Hey, what's up, people? Piz out here, and today I want to talk to you guys about Arrow's newest Blu-ray release. This for the 1984 cult slasher film from writer-director Buddy Cooper. I'm talking about The Mutilator. And all those fans out there of The Mutilator, myself included, who have waited years and years and years for an official quality DVD and Blu-ray release of The Mutilator. The wait is over, and the wait was well worth it, because this is a great release from the folks over at Arrow. This isn't going to be a movie review of The Mutilator. I did a review of The Mutilator for my series The Lost a couple of years ago, so go check that video out. I'll put a link around here somewhere and in the description. Go check out that video for a full review of The Mutilator. I've always loved this movie, going all the way back to when I was a kid. I mean, this cover just brings back so many memories to me of hanging out in my local video stores as a kid and just haunting the horror section and all those awesome video covers. And The Mutilator was one that just stuck out to me. I've always liked this movie for a variety of reasons. This slasher movie has all the prerequisites that I look for in a great slasher movie. It's got great characters. It's got likable characters. It's got characters that don't seem like your typical, slasher fodder that were populating all the slasher movies of this era. They had their own sort of unique personalities. I liked them. I think they were well written. I liked the dialogue. I always thought this was a really well-made movie too, especially considering that Buddy Cooper, was a novice. This was his first film, although he was smart enough to kind of surround himself with, a professional crew. Thought the movie looked good. I thought the movie had really strong kills in it. Really good special makeup effects in it as well. I've always really liked this movie. And up until this point, all we've had pretty much are bootlegs. I think there was an import DVD version of the movie that wasn't great quality, and I do believe that it was the edited version, though I might be wrong. But really, up to this point, you either had the old VHS, which if you still have that VHS, my hat is off to you, that's awesome, or a bootleg, which is what I had. And I can safely tell you guys, chuck that bootleg out the window. This is the way to go for The Mutilator. Let's look at the packaging. Love that cover art. So glad Arrow decided to keep this original cover art intact. On the slipcase, the sleeve inside is reversible, and I reversed mine to the original title of the film, Fall Break, with this original poster art design there for the film. I think that's pretty cool, actually. A vacation that became a nightmare. Now, granted, that's not as cool as this tagline of by sword, by pick, by axe, bye-bye. But, yeah, just love this film, and I love this edition of the film from the fine folks over at Arrow. So let's get into the extras on here. As you guys know, take notes. Diligent note-taking, that's all me. That's all me. I want to be detailed for you guys. We've got a feature-length documentary about the making of The Mutilator on here, which makes this Blu-ray worth the price of purchase alone. 1 hour, 14 minutes. Basically, they go over anything and everything you could possibly want to know about The Mutilator. From the script all the way to the release, to the battle with the MPAA over the rating, to the film's cult status. We have interviews with Buddy Cooper, with co-director John Douglas, with several cast members, with the editor, with the makeup effects guys, and they just go over every detail. Buddy Cooper just comes off in this documentary as just this super cool, laid-back kind of guy who you'd love to just have a beer with and just, shoot the bull with for hours. He talks in the film, or he talks in the documentary about he came across 86 grand. He'd sold something, made 86K off of it, and he decided, should I make a movie or should I buy a vineyard? I'm going to make a movie. Buddy Cooper had always wanted to make a movie, and he thought, maybe I should go to film school. He read an article about film school. After reading the article, he decided, nah, I think I'll just make a movie. And one of the things I love about this documentary that I thought was just so sweet and so endearing was that it seemed like this little town in North Carolina, they loved, not just Buddy Cooper, but his family, his father, that they really just rallied around him and supported him, this whole town, to help him make his dream come true, which is kind of like a movie in and of itself. The whole town just rallies around this guy and supports him and helped him make this movie. I don't know. I just thought that was so sweet and endearing. But yeah, this feature-length documentary, hour 14 minutes, excellent. One of the best making-of documentaries I've seen in a while, and just really fun. We have got a 15-minute documentary actually it's an interview with special effects makeup man Mark Shostrom called Mutilated Memories. Basically, Mark Shostrom, this was one of his early jobs as a makeup effects man. Of course, he did Evil Dead 2, the first 3 Nightmare on Elm Streets. So he's pretty prolific, but this was one of his early gigs. He just talks about, being hired by Buddy Cooper to do the effects, as well as, the effects in the movie that worked and some of the effects in the movie that did not. It's a really interesting interview with him, 15 minutes in length. We have got an 8-minute interview with the composer Michael Minard called Tunes for the Dunes. He just talks about composing the music for the film. Of course, the very catchy theme for the movie entitled Fall Break, which listening to that song, it just, great song, but you'll be humming it, you'll be singing it to yourself for hours, days afterwards. We've got behind the scenes reel, 16 minutes and 20 seconds of just behind the scenes footage of making the film, setting up special effects, makeup shots, setting up scenes with the actors. They show the final shot where they wrapped on the movie, which was pretty nice. We've got 13 minutes of screen tests with the actors in the film. We've got an opening scene storyboards. We've got trailers, TV spots, a gallery. We've got an opening title sequence, an alternate opening title sequence. We have got isolated the song Fall Break, both the original and instrumental versions. Like I said, if you listen to that song, you're going to have it in your head for days. Great song, really fun song. 2 audio commentaries on the disc. Audio commentary 1 is with director Buddy Cooper and star Ruth Martinez. The second commentary is with Buddy Cooper, Ed Farrell, co-director John Douglas, and star Matt Mitten. We have got a brand new 2K restoration of the unrated version of the movie, approved by Buddy Cooper from the original Vault materials. We have got an original mono 1.0 audio, uncompressed audio for the film. We've got an introduction to the film by Buddy Cooper and Ed Farrell. The picture quality looks fantastic. Arrow always does a fantastic job with the picture quality on these films. Like I said, that old murky bootleg of yours, chuck it out the window. The new HD transfer looks fantastic. It's sharp, it's crisp, it looks phenomenal. If you've still got the VHS, hold on to it, because I think that's actually kind of cool. If you've still got your Mutilator VHS, hold on to it. Chuck that bootleg out the window. The movie looks fantastic. The movie sounds fantastic. Packaging is great. We've also got a booklet inside. I want to give these guys credit too. Booklet inside with write-ups about the film from Ewan Kent, who was one of the producers of the release of this Blu-ray, as well as Tim Ferrante talking about the film, talking about the restoration, just talking about the film in general, etc., which it was a difficult process actually restoring this film, because they had some of the elements, they didn't have some of the elements, and then at the very end of the process, they found the uncut elements in pretty good shape. So yeah, it's this is the way to go if you are a fan of the Mutilator, or if you're a fan of 80s slashers in general. Go out, pick up this Blu-ray. Like I said, if you're a fan of this film and you've been waiting as long as we have for a quality Blu-ray and DVD release, the wait is over and the wait was worth it, because this is the way to go. Mutilator fans, go out, pick up this Blu-ray. If you're a fan of 80 slashers, go out, pick up this Blu-ray, because I think you'll definitely like the film. I'm going to close on a quote by Buddy Cooper that I think sums up the movie perfectly, and this Blu-ray. The damn thing just works. The damn thing just works. There you go. If you've bought this Blu-ray, please let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. If you're a fan of the Mutilator, please let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. If you've not seen the Mutilator, or you've not picked up this Blu-ray, go do so, come back, and let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below. As always, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Take care. Until next time, peace.